If you're a one-man band, indie filmmaker, on a budget crew, or just enjoy random gadgets that could help you be more productive, this little number from Hollyland may well be right up your street, even from 400 feet away. Let's crack this open then. That is a tight fit. Oof. I think that happened last show with the other version. They do pack these things in well. So we're greeted with a user manual right there. Seems to be a pretty clear affair, nice and simple. That's impressive. All things considering, you know, sometimes we get some real cryptic bits and pieces. This is everything that's included in the box. Transmitter and receiver, of course, 5 antennae, so there's a spare one, a cold shoe adapter, another little lock adapter there, type A to type C there, a bracket for mounting there, and you've got a DCI power supply with, in my case, a UK plug right there. Now, the transmitter and receiver, solid metal build, feels even better than the previous model. Also, we've got these screens here, which we didn't have before. And if you flick around here, you'll see SDI in, SDI out there, which we didn't have before. Of course, we've still got the HDMI in and out there. There's the Type-C port, I assume for firmware updates. Now, flicking this way, we've got 1/4 inch mounts there, on, off there. The DC ports are right there. So it's nice and simple for what should be a powerful little bit of tech. Now we just need to get everything set up. So antenna screws in there. And as you'll see on the back, we've got space for Sony NPF style batteries. And of course, as we mentioned, DC power supply. There's the plug doings there. But we're going to get this set up, have a little play, and have a chat about it. So let's do that now. "400 feet, bunch of trees in the way, and the camera's upstairs in the front window. Not too bad." Compared to the previous model, we're getting an even better build quality. An all-metal construction. Those OLED displays on both units make life a lot easier, and the menus within are easy enough to operate. Of course, the biggest change for you might be the addition of an SDI port. Personally, I'm still HDMI only, but of course, those of you using SDI gear can now get in on the action. If you're going to use them in critically quiet environments, they do emit some sound thanks to the cooling fans, but for most of us, it won't be an issue. For me, the biggest deal is the ability to use iOS and Android devices, something that I wish we had on the previous model. That opens up the monitoring options so much more. In fact, you can now connect up to 4 different smart devices. So if you have a project that needs a certain amount of people on set that need to keep an eye on what's being shot, what's being filmed, now you can. The app lets you control the volume and brightness of the feed, but more interestingly, you can now view waveforms, histogram, focus peaking, you can magnify an area, you can see false colors, mono, and 3D LUTs. It also allows the user to take a snapshot and draw on it, which is very handy when you want to share ideas with an operator or an actor on a shoot on set, or even somebody that's miles away from set can receive it. You've also got the option to screen record. It is pretty low res, but it's another handy tool to have. Yes, I love the fact we can use the app now, and I'll be doing that on a lot of occasions where I don't need to lug a monitor around. The interface replaces the need for multiple monitors without losing pretty much any functionality. At around £580, the system holds up nicely. It's definitely a decent upgrade from the previous model and really is fit for use on set or even in those smaller, let's say awkward projects that need remote monitoring, a second pair of eyes even, or more. You could even connect it to a capture device like the Camlink and have a more portable live streaming camera. Of course, just keep it away from your mic because the transmitter and the receiver, as we saw and heard, both have cooling fans, so you might hear it in a very quiet room if you're close by. Battery life is excellent, even using a lower capacity battery like the Sony MP f550, and of course you've got DC input if you prefer. I also like the channel scan feature on the receiver. That really comes in handy, especially in busy environments. There is very little latency, nothing to worry about, even with multiple devices connected. Should you get it? Well, if you've gotten this far, then you're already thinking about ways that you could put it to good use. It's already being used by a lot of filmmakers out there and small crews, and even though other brands are slowly releasing similar products, this still holds up as the most reliable system at this price bracket. Over to you then. What gadgets do you love? What helps you get the shot? Let us know in the comments below. But first, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.